Hey guys, it's Charles from Wings of Eagles, and today we're going to talk about a flight review. So the first question we have is, who needs a flight review? And in 61.56 it tells you that every pilot needs a flight review within 24 calendar months. There are some exceptions, and we're going to talk about those. So there's a couple of things that'll take the place of a flight review. If you take an additional check ride, then you don't need a flight review. That kind of resets the clock for you, and then 24 months later you can get a flight review. So the third question we have is, how long does a flight review actually take? The FAA has a minimum on this. It's going to take at least a minimum of 1 hour ground and a minimum of 1 hour flight. However, if you're a rusty pilot, you're trying to just get back into it, then it's probably going to take longer than that. One of the things that I'll have some rusty pilots do is we'll learn a new skill. We'll go out and we'll get in a tailwheel or transition to a new airplane after they feel like they're getting comfortable, and that kind of helps concrete some of that stuff we just learned into their memory. You can't actually fail a flight review. If you don't hit the standards in the ACS, then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll just do additional training. Well, a lot of the items are going to be the same items that you have on you to act as pilot in command anyway. Your state or federally issued photo ID, your medical, and your pilot certificate are going to have to be with you. And then finally, you're going to need to bring your logbook as well so we can log that flight. So what all do you need to study for when you come to a flight review? Well, when I do a flight review, what I use is I use the ACS and I use a FAR-AIM. So if you're pretty well versed on those two, then you should be okay. And a CFII can sign off on your flight review, a DPE or check ride examiner can sign off on that flight review, or an FAA examiner can also sign off on that flight review. When I do a flight review, the flight review is basically like a small mock check ride. We're going to go through the ACS, and we're going to talk about Area of Operation 1, Task Alpha through Hotel. And then after that, we're going to go do some of the maneuvers that you would have done on whatever check ride you'd recently taken. So if it was a commercial check ride, well, we're going to do those maneuvers to commercial standards. So one of the pieces of advice that I have for you is enjoy your flight review. Go in, try to learn something new. If you can hop in a new airplane, or if you can learn a new skill, then that just makes that flight review go even better. And really just try to enjoy that flight review. If you want more information on a flight review, you can reference the FARs on 61.56, or there's an advisory circular out, 6198 Delta, and those will give you more information on flight reviews. And if you haven't already, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And for more information, go to www.flywingsofeagles.com.